Hey everyone, RemeiRagingFurry here, and I just wanted to talk about the previous situation that I posted last night. It was definitely a case of mistaken identity, and this is meant specifically as a companion video just to tell you exactly what happened. And I'm gonna try and make it quick for you. So we were working, as we always do, going through our routine. And suddenly, my coworker's friend pops in and she instantly recognizes him. So they start hugging and talking, right? And they're just having a grand old time chatting it up. There's nothing wrong with that. But see, unbeknownst to us, on a pump a little bit farther away from them, just like a few seconds after they pulled in, another car pulled in. And see, I guess they apparently saw my coworker run and hug this dude, and they thought it was an armed robbery. So they're immediately calling the cops, right, and saying, "Hey, get over here! This and this location. There's an armed robbery going on." So then, while we're still hamming it up, the other guy comes in, this other dude's friend, I guess just to see what's going on, but he doesn't make it obvious or anything like that. And they go about their business, buy their stuff, and they walk out. They're filling up their car, I think. No, I don't think they're filling it up. But they buy their stuff, they're about to leave. All of a sudden, we have 6, maybe 7 cop cars swarm the place. Obviously due to the report someone said. And these guys are absolutely scared shitless, right? It pains me because it's the first incident I've seen where I've legitimately been in the thick of things, or at least right next to it. But they swarm, and they, like, 3 of them have their guns pulled, telling them to get down on the ground and stuff, making them turn around and shit. And they get them in cuffs. And then they decide to finally come in and ask us some questions, because they had came in and said, "Is anybody in here?" And we're like, "No." And that's when they put the dude in cuffs. And then after that situation happened, they decided to come back in and ask us questions. And they got a report, like I said earlier, that there was an armed robbery here, hence the reason they arrested them at the moment. And when we both said that we didn't call anybody, they're like, "What?" "Yeah, we didn't call anyone." We told them they were just hamming it up with us, and that's their friend. And, my coworker, being this dude's friend, was shocked. She was rattled because she thought that they were going to get shot. And you know what? I understand that to a certain extent. But, I mean, good ending, good. They didn't get hurt or detained, and they got to walk free. And, I saw the first real instance of what happened. But if I remember correctly, when the cops were talking to us about what was specifically reported to them, the people that reported it said 2 black men with guns. And I'm thinking to myself, what? Obviously they didn't have guns. And if they did, there would have been even cause for suspicion. But The police station is right down the road from us, so they showed up within literally a couple of minutes. And I feel like if it was any other situation, they wouldn't have responded as fast. So, after this is all said and done, after, they're cleared by us, because we backed them up, they come back in to chat with us just for a little bit. And my coworker goes to comfort him, because she said many times that's like her little brother, like that's the kind of relationship they got. And when she hugged him, he was shaken. He was legitimately scared out of his boots. And it wasn't a white dude pointing the gun this time. It was a brown dude. Okay, there was one white dude, one white officer, but I don't remember his face. The other white officer that came in to talk to us wasn't the white dude who pulled the gun. But as far as I know, it was a couple of brown officers and one white officer. It doesn't even matter at this point. What matters is the fact that of how quick they responded and the false information they were given. That's just straight up swatting someone. That isn't right. And we have our suspicions of who it might have been. But in all reality, the two incidents were unrelated. It was some homeless dude who has been harassing my coworker for fucking days. We thought that it could have been them, trying to fuck with us and literally call in a SWAT. But in all likelihood, it's not related, and it just sucks. I'm a little bit shook. I kind of stress ate after that, honestly. I didn't show any outward emotion, nor did my coworker. But we weren't crying or anything. I think I've seen too much. But being that close to it was a real shell shock. It's something just really crazy. The fact that our lot was swarmed with cops over one false report makes me question where the manpower is going, And it's still bugging my mind right now, because I wonder, would they have came that fast if it was any other race? I don't know. And I can't say either was on that. It's up to the police department. And at the end of the day, my coworker was still shook up about it. And even after the whole incident was done with, and we were about to, close up and all that jazz, I told her, dude, go take a break. I got it from here. You don't need to, be trying to think about that and work at the same time. But yeah, that's what happened. And this is just me trying to be quick about explaining things. After this video goes up, I'm going to put up The Last of Us 2. Well, The Last of Us Part 2. So look forward to that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.